What's up, snipers? Stock Sniper Nick here. Tonight, we're gonna dive into the watch list for tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday, July 28th. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome, guys. Super excited to have you guys. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe and like down there. We do this video every Tuesday night, and if you really like what we got going on, you can join us every single Tuesday. We go over 3 to 5 hot OTC stocks that we're looking to play a move on the following morning. What's nice in this watch list, we're going to be able to go over Dscr, which actually made a 30% move from yesterday's watch list. If you really like the way we trade and the style that we trade, you can check out our website. We have a watch list that we come out with every single night. It's www.thestocksnipers.com. Now, before I dive in, I do want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat room, but I want to give a specific shout out here. Let me scroll up right here. Ellie, look at that, made 427 on SPRT at the end of the day today, 453. But here, this is what I want to show you. If we scroll up to the top of the day in the morning when the action's happening, right here at 9:38, our guy points out PUGE. If you've been with us in the chat, you've seen that Sniper Matty J has been sniping, literally sniping these sub-penny stocks. And so Matty J brought this up. Just an hour later, as we scroll down here, at 10:51, Matt puts in his final profit. He took PUGE from 0.002 to 0.0032 for $3,300. $3,300 in the chat room in the morning. Let's go, Matt. Go buy yourself a car. Well, actually, with this used car market, go buy something sick. Wait for the cars to go down, but buy something sick. That is amazing. $3,300 right here in the chat. Just want to give you a quick shout out. Team here, look at that. Everyone's hyping him up right after. So yeah, big shout out, Matt. Again, big shout out to the whole team that's in there grinding with us day in and day out. We had a really nice bag today. We had a 21% bag ourselves, and that'll segue us to the watch list for tonight, July 28th. All right, let's do it, guys. So on the left side is the watch list, and on the right side is TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim. The first stock we're going to talk about is Cpsl. That's the stock over here to the right. This is a stock that we actually already profited 21% off of. Before we dive into the buy, because I have a recording of the buy and the sell, let's dive into the minute chart, and I want to show you guys what we saw. This one was put on the sniper scope because it was creating a little first green day. As you could see, it was up 9% in the middle of the day, and then it started to create a little bit of a trading range. So as we got that trading range above VWAP, we really started to lock in as it got closer to power hour. When we put on the sniper scope at 3 o'clock, we really started to focus on it, and that's when, 10 minutes later, we went ahead and took that sniper shot. And now let me go ahead and let's dive into this minute breakdown of the sniper shot. So here is us live in the stock right now, Cpsl. This is us just buying it right at 311, and it is perking a little bit over 2. So here's the 1 year chart. As you can see, it's a first green day perking over that 2-cent spot. Here's our buy alert. All right, and now jumping into, fast forwarding a little bit, 10 minutes in, now we got a little bit of a cushion, and now we're sitting up 10%. So we got a 10% cushion, which is nice. And for us, we're liking to swing this overnight because this is actually lining up with that first green day that tends to give you a gap up the next morning. However, as you can see, the sell limit gets put in because look at that push, 20%, which within the 30 minutes we're in it. And check this out, we set the limit in 20%. If it takes us, we'll take it. Just a little bit over 20%. Bam, boom, and that's the sell right there. And a straightforward play. We got to break it down in a minute there, but in total, I think that was a little bit over 30 minutes. And bam, secured 20%. Great job, snipers who bagged that with us. For us, it was $850. Big shout out to the team. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. That is what we do, and it's rinse and repeat, day in and day out. That's exactly what we're looking for, guys. That setup on the sniper scope, it was up 9% when it first brought up. Stock ends up closing up 36%. Gotta love that. That is exactly what you want to see. We're not going to go ahead and chase it anymore. If this thing does, however, get a sell-off, because it got a really nice push at the end. It got a better push than we thought, going up that 20%. That's when we secured the bag. So if it does start to sell off, this one created some nice support around the 1.8 spot. So if it gets a quick sell-off in the first couple minutes of that spot, we'll keep an eye on it if that happens. But however, Cpsl, you did us well. You got to love that. Big shout-out to everybody in the team that was able to take advantage of that with us. And, let's continue to do it. Let's find another one. Let's find one for tomorrow morning. That brings us to our next group. These ones could be fresh and ready for tomorrow morning. And that is Dpls and FERN. These are both similar plays because they had really big red days today. So both of these are on our panic dip buy list. They've been dipping and now they're coming to some long-term support. So now that they're dipping down to those long-term supports, we're going to watch to see if they panic a little bit more, because we do need them to come down a little bit more to get to these supports. So we're going to see if they can get one more panic tomorrow morning to get down to that support to play them for panic dip buys. So let's break down each one real quick. Dpls, this one had an awesome run up to start June. It was down at 2 cents. And in mid-July, it was at 20 cents. So it has had an awesome couple months here, or at least couple weeks here. And now it is on that downtrend in the long-term chart. And with these OTC stocks, when they make such a parabolic move here, it's never sustainable for these things. And as always, you're going to see the downtrend start. And that happens, you know, when it makes that top here at 20 cents on July 12th. So as it's downtrending now, it's got bag holders in it. We're not interested in the slow drip. But now that it is all the way down here at 7 cents, and that's coming all the way from 20 cents just July 12th, this is starting to get interesting, especially when it had 4 straight red days coming from 13.3 area all the way down to the 7.2 area. So now we're seeing some really nice dipping. Now is the time to start watching for that panic dip buy. If this thing panics again, we really like the support on Dpls that it has at 0.058, and then the support that it has at the last breakout of 5 cents. That's going to take a 25 to 30% more dip. But that is exactly what you want to see with the panic dip buy. So we stayed patient enough for Dpls. Let's see if we can get one more panic tomorrow. There's been some OTC stocks that have been strong on the breakouts lately. And this one pushed all the way from sub-penny world actually to 0.0269 in 2 weeks. And now it has finally had its red day after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 straight green days. Finally has its red day. And we like that 0.015 support, but it didn't dip to it quick enough, so we stayed away today. However, if this one dips again tomorrow, we do like the long-term support at 0.011. So if we can get down to this area, again, that's another 30 to 40% dip that we're looking at a Fern, but this thing was just in the sub-pennies. So do not fall for those small dips. We want to see the panics. And when the panics happen, if you're patient enough to wait for them, there's one on the watch list every night, so make sure you watch that. If you're patient enough to wait for them, the reward is awesome. You're able to secure the bag within 10-15 minutes the same morning. Alright, so Dpls and Fern, they are definitely on panic dip buy watch. Keep an eye on both of them. Last but not least, Dscr. This was a very nice breakout today, and I want to bring this up because this was on the watch list yesterday, so I want to talk about the importance of the watch list. Dscr, let's talk about it a little bit. It was a recent runner that had an awesome follow-up today after it broke out of 1 penny. It actually spiked 39% on the follow-up today. And yesterday on the watch list, look at quotations we put here. We said as it was nearing that penny stock, we said still keeping an eye on Dscr on the radar. If we can get above a penny on Tuesday, today, we're looking for that 20% push. Ideally, it happens during power hour with the tight risk. Now, the breakout with Dscr today, it happened a little bit earlier, but it did happen. It happened at 11 o'clock, and as you can see, after it broke out, it just had higher lows, and it got a 39% push. So very impressive. Great job for the snipers who did their homework and was able to bag Dscr. For us, now that this one did make that 40% push, we're not going to touch it anymore. We'll only look for it on a big pullback again here. Since we're not in it overnight, since we're all cash, we're not reaching for any of these guys. Especially lately, the market's been a little bit slower. It's nice to see something like Cpsl, that first green day in power hour, come back today. That's showing us some life. But this one is bullish. Love to see it, guys. But now that it's on its 3rd green day of the run-up, we're going to go ahead and stay patient. We're not going to reach. We'll see if this does dip. I don't know if it'll dip. I doubt this will dip. But with Dscr, we just wanted to show. Love to see those OTC breakouts work out. And hopefully more will come in these coming weeks. As it seems like today, things started to heat back up. We got a bag, baby. Sniper Matty J got a $3,000 bag, baby. And we had a bunch of other bags. Shout out Sniper Ellie. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys picked up some good tips. Hope you guys picked up some good tickers. We got Webinar Wednesday tomorrow night. We're going to be going over our Voyager trade where we made over $1,000 on that Bitcoin stock, VYGVF. And then we'll brush up on this stock a little bit too. We'll brush up on this trade to go over that first green day. As if things heat up, we're going to see that over and over and over again. So it's key to prep and rinse and repeat, snipers. Much love. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys next Tuesday night. Enjoy your night, snipers. Sniper Nick is out.